Hi there and welcome to the short video that I've got up here for you today. And today's video is all about what I have to rate as being the World Triathlon Association, or the World Triathlon Corporation, Ironman. Ironman's arsehole of the year, Ironman's idiot of the year, Ironman's complete moron of the year. And that award has to go to athlete by the name of Thomas Leivets, the Danish athlete that tested positive for EPO at Ironman Copenhagen earlier this year. And he and his three brothers have consistently since 2013 all four qualified for Kona every single year. And once again at Ironman Copenhagen, Thomas managed to qualify for Kona. He was in Kona, he had a bib number, but he had apparently, according to his Facebook page, he had the flu which precluded him from doing the race. Yet now in December, the World Triathlon Corporation tells us that he tested positive for EPO at Ironman Copenhagen and that he's ineligible to race Kona in 2015. But Ironman Kona was in October, we're now in December. So in December, Ironman is saying that Thomas is ineligible to race an event that was 2 months ago. Go figure. But anyway, but be that as it may, testing positive for EPO in this day and age is the ultimate in athlete stupidity. He just proves at what a low level his IQ is. I mean, everybody knows that EPO has a half-life of 4 hours, which means that if you're going to test positive at the finish line of an Ironman event, it means that when you get up in the morning, before heading to the start line, you're juicing up with EPO just before you leave. Now, what kind of an arsehole, what kind of a fool would do such a stupid thing? I mean, the Ironman event as it is pushing your body to the limit. Are you wanting to have your hemoglobin getting thicker, jacking up during the course of the event while your hydration levels are coming down, which is causing your blood to thicken as well? I mean, that is such a fucked up thing to do to your body on race day. But be that as it may, one very important thing to remember here is, whoop-de-doo, Ironman has managed to test one age group athlete positive for this year. Let's put this into perspective. There was an anonymous survey done of 3,000 athletes at Ironman Frankfurt this year. Of those 3,000 athletes, 20%, that's 600 athletes, 600 age groupers in the anonymous survey admitted to using performance-enhancing drugs. So that's 600 at Ironman Frankfurt. How many Ironman events are there around the globe every year? What? I haven't looked up the number exactly. Is it 200, 300 events? So say take the conservative approach at 200 events. And say, let's go even more conservative than Frankfurt and say, instead of 600 athletes using performance-enhancing drugs as what was admitted by athletes in the survey at Frankfurt, 600 in one race, let's bring that back down to say a much more conservative estimate of 200 athletes. Say 200 athletes in an event are using PEDs, and there are 200 events around the world. That's 4,000 opportunities every year for Ironman Corporation to test an age group positive, and they come up with one positive test. Why? It's bad for business. They want athletes to believe the fairy tale of being able to compete at the highest possible level completely natural, when we all know full well that it's a complete and utter fucking fallacy. So what does Ironman do is, Thomas tests positive in Ironman Copenhagen. The way the testing process works in Ironman is all test results go to the Ironman Corporation. Nothing gets released to the public. Ironman Corporation communicates with the athlete. Ironman Corporation decides when, if ever, any of this data gets released to the public. Now, at the time, through Ironman Copenhagen heading into Kona, Ironman was in the process of negotiating selling the business to the new Chinese corporation. It will be bad for business to release a positive dope result during the course of that negotiation process. We know 2 weeks ago the deal was concluded, the ink is dry, the money has changed hands, the deal has happened. Now we can release the positive information because it won't have a negative impact on how much money we can get for selling the company. That's pure and simple. Positive dope tests are bad for business. It's in a athletics federation, it's in a Triathlon Corporation's best interest not to publish the data because it's in their best financial interest to keep perpetuating the fairy tale of elite sport. That's my take on the matter. Share any comments, questions, criticisms you have in the space down below. And remember to click the subscribe button down there as well, and that way you stay subscribed to my channel for all the new content coming out to you. But Arsehole of the Year goes to Thomas, and second Arsehole of the Year goes to the World Triathlon Corporation for sitting on the information for 4 months before releasing it, and an additional Arsehole award goes to them for having 4,000 opportunities to pull a positive dope test out and only managing one. So that's my video for today. See you next time. Cheers.